Yo, yo, yo. Can y'all hear me? Public service announcement real fast, y'all. Listen, McNabb, you are entitled to any opinion that you want to give, but I think you want to stay out of this one. I think you need to mind your damn business on this one, big guy. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, you want to speak up on the Carson Wentz situation, but you didn't want to get traded when they drafted Kevin Kolb. So I don't even know why you even opening your mouth to say anything about it. But I'm gonna get at you in another video. This video was already made, brought to you by your boy Philly Fresh. And I want y'all to disregard the first question that I had in the video. The real question is, would you trade the Super Bowl to get rid of Howie Roseman? Because I'm trying to tell you, man, this guy is the culprit. You got to wait to the end of the video to how I really break down how Howie is the culprit like I've been doing. But man, ever since the Super Bowl, this guy has been the culprit. So the real question is, would you trade the Super Bowl to get you a real GM that's going to put real talent and not have to bicker in every single thing when he don't know what he's doing? Let me know. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that, man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, a.k.a. The General. Listen, man, also a fourth for the Better Word Podcast. If you haven't done it, please make sure you hit that sub button right down there. I appreciate it in advance, man. Also hit the like, hit the share button. Sharing is caring. I keep telling y'all that. But let's talk. Let's take a trip down memory lane, man. Let's think about it, right? We know what today is. Today is the anniversary. It is February 4th. It's the anniversary of us winning our first Super Bowl. You know what I mean? First and only, really. First and only Super Bowl. But I got a question for y'all. It's really like a two-part question. And I want y'all to comment, answer it honestly, how you feel. The first part of the question is, knowing what you know now, meaning that we would win the Super Bowl, but it would be with a backup quarterback. I know most people don't care about that. Fine. I don't either. We won. But how much turmoil it was going to cause, how much of injuries that we were going to have afterwards, how much things that's going on now with thinking about trading a franchise quarterback, and with also Mr. Howie Roseman, your general manager, thinking that he runs just everything because of how he hit on 2017. Everything that he did was a hit, from picking up Nick Foles to LeGarrette Blount to the Patrick Robinson, and the list went on and on, picking up J.J. Everything hit in 2017. But since then, he has not been that same general manager. If you could trade, if you could say, you know what, would you still take that Super Bowl but have 10 years probably, if things keep going how they're going with Howie Roseman, 10 years after of just being either mediocre or not good at all? Or would you say, you know what, let's grind it out and take the Super Bowl back, and let's grind it out and see if we can win with our franchise quarterback? And not only that, Howie Roseman, just, not having too much, he picking players or whatever the case may be, but not having too much input on things like who's going to be on the practice squad and all that. Second part of the question is, if Carson Wentz won the Super Bowl, how would we feel about him? It's really a two-part question because of taking the Super Bowl back. Would you take the Super Bowl back? Because here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to say after we win the Super Bowl. Every single year we got worse as a team. When you look at it, and these are all team losses or whatever you want to call it. I went through it in 2000. I went through it about 2018, about 17 and 19. I went through all that yesterday. So if you want to know what's going on, go check that out. So we know about all the losses and all that. We know that we went 9-7, and well, I ain't gonna say we got worse each year. I think we got better last year in 2019, because in 2018, we had to actually have somebody beat somebody for us to get in the playoffs. And that's kind of really like, that's kind of really like I ain't gonna say luck, because I don't believe in luck, but for the fact that that happened, your fortune wasn't in your own hand. In 2019, ours was. Even though we still went 9-7, we still won the division. So you didn't sneak in, you didn't back in, or whatever the case may be. You actually took the division, and I thought that Carson Wentz and a backup, not even backups, man. A bunch of practice squad players held it down, and the defense came to play. You know what I mean? This year, this was a bad year to fathom. This is a bad year all the way across the board. We finally found out that, first of all, I said it last year, but we finally got confirmation that Doug Peterson was a freaking puppet. We got confirmation that Doug Peterson play calling and situational football freaking stinks. I've been saying it for 2 years, but whatever. We finally got confirmation that it looks like Carson Wentz and Doug Peterson do not play together, do not, I'm not going to say not like each other, but here's what I'm going to say. Ever since Doug Peterson changed his offense for Nick Foles, he thought Carson Wentz was supposed to run that offense. So, and I'm not saying Carson did the right thing and made the right move. You know what I mean? We're going about it. Basically saying, I guess he's saying, I don't know if he changing plays, whatever the case may be. But he basically telling them, yo, dude, what you doing ain't working. You want me to do this, and it's not working. It's not for me. So that's when a coach is supposed to say, you know what, or if that's not working, let's try it your way for a little bit and see what happens. And I think they did that at the beginning of last year, but then Doug wanted to go back to doing what he wanted to do, not running the football, yada, yada, yada. But when you look at everything that happened since the Super Bowl, we had not even been in contention for the Super Bowl again. And it's funny, you know who was laughing at us? Maybe Bill Belichick could, but definitely Tom Brady, because you got a guy like Lane Johnson that comes out of his mouth after we won a Super Bowl, or the way we won it was fun. This is the culture. This is the new norm. When I ain't say that, but we know who said that. This is the culture. And you got, and since then, Tom Brady been in three of them Super Bowls. 3 of the last 4 Super Bowls. Since us. He been in 3 of them. Look like that New England way looking pretty good right now. The Philly way ain't. The Philly way is not. And I'm saying this, y'all, because until things change, we are going to be in the same position no matter who the freaking quarterback is. Now, we do got a different coach, and that could change some things. That could have your coach run the football better. Now, we do got a defensive coordinator, and that could change some things. Not having your guys 7 yards back when it's 3rd and 5. These things could change. But until Howie Roseman is at the front of everything, telling Nick Sirianni who to pick, and telling Nick Sirianni who comes off the practice squad, and telling Nick Sirianni who needs to start, we ain't going nowhere fast. A whole year done passed. What y'all think about that? I would trade the Super Bowl. I would probably trade the Super Bowl to get rid of Howie Roseman. Not even going to lie to you. Not even going to, I'm not even going to lie to you. That's how I feel about Howie. Because I have a feeling that Doug would probably, I didn't never want Doug to get fired. I just wanted Doug to give up play calling. And I thought as though he gave up play call, he wouldn't give up play calling because that's the only thing that he had. And I get it. Trust me, I understand it. When it's the only thing that you got, you hold on to it for dear life until the rope snapped. Man, listen, Howie is the culprit. That's all I can say, y'all. Howie is the culprit. I would probably trade getting Howie Roseman out of here for the Super Bowl. You want the Super Bowl? Take it back. Give me a good general manager. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I just had to air that out, man. But it is the anniversary of us winning the first and only Super Bowl. Let me know what y'all think. Stay Philly, stay fresh. Yo, that.